aye behavioral mindset change no ho membo ho kakra na fe memra ajapade book no so na wo hwe the behavioral mindset change na Alan se nyankopon ya adom na Ghana 42 mission nsa chese bibia obeye bia no Ghana for yansesa ya adwene ewo nuama bebre ho a yentimi nkoyanim as a nation eti ono no ode bibi ba eye mindset eno no eba be shasia from preschool I ran it through to university aside that no obi a wonko school bia wo ayin so no ewo won so wasede ne esesa wo ye number 1 respect for law and order se law ni se menyina kwa honwun so odwun ho ye bechewo
semra ni wudi
esemra ni wudi okwa brochire ba bia wo ba be pia junso ni okra ise ofo na odwun so ofie anse wa pie junso kan said den ani obedwun so wo se wo betina kwan ho ayi ubema se wo dwun so ye so mu wawu woni people are straight o ko krom be bia ofri bae so ho net no enti sa je se bia kwakowura mo bi ba bi sa
no coffee by force
na chese wakohonom obi ani ho a obehu na abroche ogina kwan ho dwun so ebi nsi ye nidi emfa de entofom wadidi awie wo kɔ wani mu bon se does ye kan say does be nsi ho na wo de atum sa pepepe na chese akɔ emra ne se wo drive na do traffic na so red jina
mfa ho ni pa we
mfa ho ni pa we wo do ye ya wo twam gabi alan say respect for law and order ye betchre amati manfo na te ase se esese ye di nidie ema ye mra so ne tie no number 2 aye patriotism se ye timai mu se wo se ubi bia ene Ghana emfa ho ni sika wanya emfa ho ne ne wo ye ubi bia eye Ghana eti se udi kan eje Ghana di first ansa ukura wo firi mu edinti ana ho se mrofo no eya wo mo nkasa entia wo mo man so enye se you cannot criticize but many example say obiti yiso na bia wakwakonya kuro bi mu ahye oh ana moti afuom you know obi otiga na bia like you who say moye enramunamu bi ni ade you know those kind of things
ability was
I mean emfa kwaimu se bibi obi ni Ghana edi ese who say wo ye Ghana ni wo no wo begina ho ama Ghana. That is patriotism. Ntokwa na ama ahudu okwi. Obi oho who say yes, ne my chese, ne my edi fokra. Nko mbetima you but ehwo wo free. Eti obe protect ne my. Ehun hia pa e ma Ghana fo nyina. Number 3, attitude to work. Hey,
ohwe time so am fantuma ntukurum tikakara after all.
Me ma ye adwuma of public sector denti no menim se ne asete. Me kaita ma na me kirade. Wo hodo mo a o salary timi estopo.
Ahange no.
Na fi esokokwaje letter of attestation from your district director or the accord region, not the accord national. Who write PPD office we. Hey. Now bedru baby. Obi fa letter keke entim so receive no assign. No the amount the accord the nurse yi.
Yes sir.
Oja no the ato. Was it 1 week time bra. Na me kira de wo gingirin brekum gingirin. Ana me nyansa experience no. Na me ya na me faka. Me faka o Kumasi ha be midnight. Nti ade che me ya me dru office na chese adwuma hyase. Me tena ho ama no ball 5. Later na won fa yinsi su keke no. Was it 1 week? Me come no se me na was 1 week. Eti na se me ba. 1 week time me sanko. Me koye answer what stamp so ameje e de akode. How should we do that? Asade no nka metima ye dwumadi a me kokodi ni nyina that very day na masan abafie hwe ka wabo me hwe me bra masai ene ne kai ka ho aside that I saw because a Juma was starting at Juma 8 o'clock. Some started at Juma 8 o'clock. And she said, we draw Juma 8 o'clock. I said, we drew one time. Now to Nyama and say 8 about more start at Juma. But we be better if you know I could do 9:30. O drew 9:30, a Juma good anymore. No, I found the phone, no, your WhatsApp. Obi okra and a boyfriend and a girlfriend and friend, no, Jina phone so. Nipa ba, what who said the pagina when him. Fa phone to her, Nashano. No, Jina, oh, sweetheart, oh, I love you. Now, Ojina so. Then the Padijina ho. How can we progress the nation? I didn't know who Juma wa bruchira. O private phone say. Working hours. Now what Juma will who say o private phone. Etarawaso, obey you what? Obey you what? Opa be a line my bruche from friend Omanganjo. Obey me de a Juma phone, Ejinaso 1 hour, they don't have problem because Omnim say official. Obi na afra Jumanum, I know I engage in the panel, but one casa private phone. Oh boy. Eti Ghana phone be bromuko Juma abon say, if a unisha or maso, no more de omu na show mubutum. Na manfo afre na omo kasabo ko no mu din komo no mu yo mo adwuma so ye chew se ugina phone so ye be yiwadi Ghana asese atimi de saade no eba ukwa adwuma wakwa adwuma because ye tua uka ete se uja adwuma e ma no benefit Ghana. Then number 4, enforcement of discipline. Wonim ni enti a Ghana ebuo ba kokura ni hai kache PNDC for no buy na afi omo ye ya yesesa ye ye ana Charles Wright ni ne ka eh ye na nanu motena se ba ya adan ne ete Charles Wright bi obroma enso so hwe ye papa mo ne ya yi mu omo ntete ye edu bi ni ye de nei so hu ne ete no oh akwala ye bone kura wuntimi fa nsanka no meanwhile first akwala di bone a mantem ho na wo no penibia so no mo timi discipline no no wasa so ne sakra di na kofie asa ko report na mi asa discipline aka ho
na ma ne papa asa akoda ase
so what enti na ebuo ewo society no mo me kai pa me start school or attachment ya RC primary na me fi sem papa ye police ni na akwala bi me gira ho do be pia me hwe ho anu obutu me I'm sorry ade am de ye no ho me brimu akwa no na teacher fo ya twe me kama se gra se me do mu hu se me na eti de esi ade de omo hu
de wo ye na yo mu
me kan bibia so mo hwe kwadu ma jasu mo a me na me ko no
ko ba ma ne
me ko friend papa ba me ko friend papa police ni aba
o se de mi imagine papa ye police
me fa dance ya TikTok
na me kan se mi imagine papa ye police
na me ko ye edi asem o krokro mi anu so mi sem wasi am say o teacher na bo me ana wasi am say o mba be catch wasi let's go ya go just wa mami confidence o ko buti chedi ye ni
ko fa ho defense no
ye dru hono mu a anu obi say what happen na o mu kan o say come on man 12 flashes
kai o papa no
hey me say me cry yira free me ho dade
be jane kura
obi aba be ya me sumatima atutu bi ama no wo ba ya 12 flashes have a teacher for no my star what say come on give me the okay me father nkasa JK no e twa me 12 our teacher for nanim free data that day
from na ade Akufo
say obi be yam bibi say me kofi akobo amane manye pita
afọ nyansa nyina abonte
so ho ne ete no eti sa discipline the system mu a e ha dwene papa
and a corporal punishment and you school me
oh debi and just corporal just say akwala ya de grandpa won't be kan asem na kabede na wo for be nanti akọ school mu say ye kwakọ teacher ni how on earth you cannot what you say hwe emrofo no ntete ye different bro ni bie ni ho no mu a wo behu se obi eba so what did the castle one person will be hunipano? I will be catching the band say, tell the person I'm not there. What you be that?
Oh, change future.
But Ghana, yet a tinkolana, yet they are thrown at it woman. so on yet no oh who school catch your teachers and minifie meanwhile wo no akọ the same thing etu wa man na expert e wa trotwam etu onyin na se odi tra na che say almost the same esese yesisa yesu ene ye ban esese etimi sisa yesu ene ye ban eno ana lanchemante se ye behwe amasa anuama no akoso hwese wutika mu na peni afoka na kwala wutim na peni ni gina ho enka kwala ne se won sorry wati ho won fa ho bra
o papa ti do bishi sukro timi ka sense papa so na mepu
yes
na bas na ne be pray akunya
oh hwe ada last time I me ba say ya meko ye kokko lande wo ayi ana meko tenase enti my back o mene no be ye same age na osha yi wo no kon enti otimu say na o break aka and I'm sorry and I'm so my metra everybody in the bus no more me just omo ntiase o diase
enye common
omo ntiase
intensi
so omo ntiase no eyade a esese ye de hye ye mofra mu ye de hye abi obi a wo Ghana mu na ye hu se wo hu peni a esese odi ni die ma no then the final one arrogance of power
dibra be di sana wadu
alanche machichi e wona brabo mu kokokokokoko
dibra mu ahomaso
tama wo reason ya wo kan wo boss o amafo say wo attack Akufo Addo presidency aye no kre wo ba be power wo srem crofo say moma metumi wo ma utumi na tumi no wo de ba be som no na de nti na fedie wonya tumi na afu akwa dani kaka ya momu so ho ne no oh chese mbiamba bia ensesa wo ye na wo ye hey do you know me na me ye boss enti edi sanuama no ala se binsi wo ye wo ye di tumi ma no wo ye ya wo free na ba mu
se be ye adwuma ni asem
ko ni pada
da ya na wo system yi
se be ye adwuma ni se fa tumi no ma alanchremanten ono ye determine what you say that me video bi KTM ekokushia chamber of construction for near ade no wase one cement manufacturers ehia that no so omo adwene mu no omo nim so omo ni omo na ye adwuma enti ye nhia na afi ye nyina ye ni nkomo na ye nhwe na ye betimaye wa hu video no I am not ready to meet you.
Come on,
what's it two things? Either I leave or they leave.
Of course.
Or more can. What's what do you say? Thank you.
Cover up.
Hey, arrogance of power.
If you don't know.
I get you my opposition now. Wusu. Anamu. Wahu. Eti ebe ma opposition na. Fasum nipa. Look. Wo attitude wo ni ye wo nhihye ana ma cement manufacturers no atu cement no mu eti ontimi ko by force say tiso wo tiso na dollar ekosoro wo be se oboka na eti adbaba ye kasa eti wa mitu omo 10 times into dey
miti ekosi
sei
ya wofu
hey someone kwa meko ampeni pa
no console
no
console
arrogance of power
okay
arrogance of power
I'm a good example
so we eti no eti no de eyade a Alan o se oba obeye yi na menua we ya ye kanyina no na me de ba besi ajapade buku a be shase
sa ko fa buku
last yi sa buku we nipa wo ka ho a o mo tworo ye ne de ya boni di wo mu eti minimu no so woni mu ade madam fo pa me de na ya adwuma in opposition ekire wo se on de sese no o dihne bi ntino o ya hensam e wo hodo
na o ya hensam out mi sign book say
ana o say
o mi sign book we
book we ye tribe kitwa bi ayo wo mo ade o mo yo wo mo de abri asantifo ni so abo wo mo ye ka ne sen 419 sulia pa awo mo ahu na ma me miebiem kakra last me kan first paragraph mamu minsa and refreshing
first no na am say
first and ninth
first
but then me de kakra bi be kan
first paragraph na
Medical credit was it to our future? Just say a Japadier book na kasa title actually a Japadier. Wa mu ye Japadia mo honi wa mu mani ade. At you know was it to our future made up of the present and the unborn, for whom this will of a nation is being prepared. Will of a nation is being prepared for a bushuakitu bi. Wasi ye dachi ene ye mofra ne ye nananom a ye nwo wo mo a wo mu free oferi penny fie wo mo ani ye prepare sa document yi e de ama wo mo eti se wo hwe sa di we ya we enye NPP asemo wo ye NPP ni na obeso so sa di we so asebe na enkoye me na meka cho na enkoye eti sa wo abusua mu no musu munya japade no bi amombe abusua nketua bi yusumu e di abom sulia na woti wono mo se den tie wo kwa paragraph 5 was it currently with Nana Addo in total control of the whole entity of Ghana. We have a duty to ensure that we take over the commanding height of the essential fabrics of the country, in order that even in the event that Nana Addo leaves the scene, after the mandatory 8 years, the sons and daughters of Ochimai will be firmly secured in such control, both financially and economically, that we can no longer be ignored in the battle to control the destiny of Ghana. Now what you also MPP nintino, ye can we, o babe ko hundokwa. We ye santini was say, Ochimai adi ye yes adi we amomo. It was say na Akufo Addo, and that the whole Ghana ekitado no. As he said, or make sure. Say bibi bia wo Ghana has yes so mutimi enya. Edima abusuano. As he said, or mutimi ayeden. Etiminya. Na wo mu betima ya, let's say e basika semu, e ba hunya bibi bia na, let's say kromo. Enu na betima mo control Ghana. And it's true. Look, Kumasi say, there were few people be ohodoma. Even when I was in MPP, who pay sky idea won't even use microphone in free. Et you amuka sanso so amount 40. So on yet no. Omuka sa amount 40. Et you amu the whole Ghana politically. Say ubetima sosidia, just go through Akufo Addo no mona na no moni omuna na nkanso amoso. Etemre bia no Ghana for abusuan gani na be boy. E dia ma Ochimai sa abusuan ketewa no. So on yet no.
Omu so asa o.
O say?
Omu so.
Omu so na omu so no free.
Omu so asa ko.
O anya no kre.
Angel.
Omu so no yeden. Beka bibi wa hasi amomo hu.
Edomumba.
So on yet no. Adunti ana that's the me boss no. Me sense so. Ni enti a womo eyusu asantifo bi a no omu nim e de kuti a eya asantifo a no omu contest elections no eya primaries no no omu nim se nkrofo bi tachire ekito omu agenda and e dey push omu abran fodu omu ana chese womu diso keke sa so on dey no ti asem bi o kan wa wase. In doing this, we need to be strategic. We would have to work with other people from some of the diverse ethnic groups, including some carefully selected people in Ashanti and other diverse ethnicity or land. This will make them believe that they also have hand in the pie. So what I say? Now, it will be obscure. Any suspicion that the project is essentially an Oforipeni project. It is omu you so achim for no one. Afi de kwakwa yese there be ngrofo we dey. It is strategically no. Yempa santifoni bi nka ho, yempa yifoni bi nka ho. It omu ya just say obeka say we dey bibia nsi akire. Eye freeway. Wo ya santini, wo ya brantie, wo ya babawa, wo ya yina se wo tie ya. Tie yen ye.
What's the book one actually?
Forward no is signed by Oforiata. But in the you know, or much report, DM Furiata near daddy, a womb, as Antimedia to room, Gabi in womb, making Kayatro.
And then I'm more poor at me.
That, Jay, we are the highway. O Tradia, maybe true bibi. Now, Miss Senema, Kwame, through emailer. The probability is Obiana is there. Do you know that? The probability say Obi bet me a hacky between me and Kwame.
Kwame Kura so grab it me and say authentic.
That's right. Aside that, you know, oh, maybe one who near no asenama.
Obi on the trustee say Kwano Tumukrano.
Ebusuanu Mukrano. What did ya Obi? Na ye na hi.
Eti omo motwe buku e adwene hu se dachi be pie ne pie a ebedenti omunchi.
Ah, omo je omo ya wo se den.
Omo je omo dey.
Omo je omo japade ato ho no ma wo se den.
Japade na kiu.
Eti yen konkofa asantifo ni bi. Yen fa yifo ni bi. Sade e be ya omo enhu akire. Be
ye de mu be hyemu a.
That's right.
Na za anye soli yen nko an ya ka se ya fa ye ho adwene. Mam ye fa
na botaye taye akire ni se. Omo se Ashanti Kingdom e powerful. We are then won't me in the book of Masteti, the single tribe the biggest single tribe Ashantis. Or Masteti was a you. What are they?
It's then no meeting their tribe.
I drink Cassia no moody beat him wajimu japa de bibia mo money or monana no more. I drink Cassia, I know more yes, traditionally, muye super. Etino politically, a becatemo out. Obiase Akufo was the most successful UP person in the year. And now about Bidiso. And Sanko Molai. No Monsama Mejidi more.
Angels.
Adinti.
Angels.
Anna, paragraph 9. Was it Addo? The Ashanti group within the current NPP is gearing itself to take over the party after the next tenure in 2024. It would be ideal if we could work to bypass them in 2024. Hard work, we could work to pass the mantle over to a non-account person, preferably from the north, under whose presidency we could secure the maturity of our takeover project. What is it?
Last week, I had do it.
I had them do it. What is it? Wamuja obi non-account. What is Santinia? Nemum sekebe pans or mumpo bin free enough. It is any panuba. Nasi wa winning no a president. Wa mu take over no person mu take over Ghana no. Say within 4 years no to be a wie. Because the next 8 years you omo aye yi na no omo wie. To ombeti ma wie. Let's just say omo take over the country.
Kwame, is a document, a public document. Meboa. It's about Ghana. It's a public document.
And so, in say a fiction.
And who be here say
it's not.
And who be here say, yem okay, yem mum yebema Ghana for who say.
Mami tell you the fiction. Udete. Mami cop just one priest. Control of the media. Mami ma one example. E wo fia. Na mu hu say enya fiction. Now, was it the supersonic rise of Angel Broadcasting Network? ABN is working. It's worrying. Said your mokwaso no ha adwene. Tiesa momokai. It appears our work at disabling the EIB, JN Media, and ongoing effort to do same with multimedia won't be the end of the struggle. The increasing growth of Kokotin's media brand must be troubling. Gabi and Kandapa have already met Nana on the way forward in stopping the growing dominance of ABN. The National Security has since dispatched officials to do a thorough forensic audit on all businesses of Kokutin. Moje, forensic audit of all businesses. In the event, no adverse funding is discovered. We shall plant fake visions of his Adonko product. Mati. fake version of his Adonko product on the market. Et your man can say you fake. No mudi akogum. Na FDA for say I didn't fake. Hey. More say media will be starting was added on. We then have to use the same national security and the FDA to arrest his production team.
And you can say face or can say face now say watch it to watch the
what did I with Sadio ma wage na sisi o. Sadio ma wage na sisi
in full glare of what?
But what the mami hwe. Wo mu ye wage na in the you know. Wo mu sande ko ne ba no so. Ne ba no ye MP no. Was if Francisca or Tim must be asked from Parliament? When a parliamentary candidate or Kwabre Eastern?
Francisca.
Parliamentary candidate. MP.
Ah, okay. You said more PC.
PC. One a PC no.
Kwame when?
Onyina.
An honorable.
Eti we no o ka say fiction. O patre say. Adiwe 2019. What dey 2019 ana we no ba out. But Okanya wudru baby a mechiro. Report na di kan buy no was 2018. Me a trust adi we ato. A wo mahihye. Eti wo mo ye review. The part 2 aba. A wo mo kire ni wo matimi accomplete de omuguso eni ade. Me hwe no na ma print here no so. Was say there is no doubt that one reason that will make our fight against Kokoaten is no doubt that Masako Siachi. Kokoaten is his daughter, who is the MP for Kwabre East. Sanewa. No. Nana made her a deputy minister for youth and sport, largely due to her age and her father's influence until BNI report on her got to him. She seemed to be pitching camp with Alan and ignorantly praying the Ashanti card.
Oh, okay.
Nientia Francisca Otin, young man who position is was support to Alan.
Put the media say what they will come as for. But me many different for one. What they are politician. But when some are working, say be so called opinion be fina and kola kona opia dance here. Let's say Obano project anu opesika ya wan nyanya nyina na sabotage. Because na kwan omuna to abapa ma NPP
report to the
enso ono so na oni akwan kora na say ono mum na omo ya ma ne ho ya hi ne ho tanchi na omo ye ma kwa abda yesa ono
enti Francisca Otin play Ashanti card
na we
enti enyi ni free o
we ri
ono ni asemi Francisca the young girl no and as a lady. Ehu onya vision say look let's go this way others no ye brand for do woman who that vision
onye omo choice nti person
e ti say no ye yi na afrim ye yi na afri ho hwe omo state here we dey am ntimi nka ni na ntimi am ntutu wase Samuel Kudombodu and Chama Wuntumi have been tasked to ensure that she is contested and also loses the 2024 parliamentary primaries of the party.
Na Chama Wuntumi awokan wono onyo Asante region ofiri. Onyo Asante ni. Ono mom ya DC ni so. Ti Asante fo.
Na sem na America no ndia se ohun. Bi wasum yo.
Me tie pa.
Me say Asante fo na omudi party danim no. Ya kata omani. And ya brainwash wo. And he has been taxed say o make sure say 2024 parliamentary primaries no. Francisca Ebelusu. Natie was in her instead the current presiding member of Kwabre East, John Opong, soon to be lawyer, or any other well-known Akufo supporter must be assisted to take over the seat by hook or crook.
Mr. Opong said, Madam for pa. Madam for pa.
Ni pa fufro ni nyaye, right? Kwani ni pa fufro ni nyaye. And he said, enye way dia. Then any other well-known Akufo supporter. Akufo 2024 elections won't count. Ni
supporter na why?
Enti ade.
O build empire bi o.
So hu na eti no. Eti wo ye santini na wo te ha. Na ye kansa asem we. No wo kura ba vigina ho Ashanti is NPP. Ashanti hey, mo japade nyina ye che. No, o mo ka asem bi. Ewo yi. Me pese mo ti ase. Me pese mo ti ase. and you forward now. We do paragraph 11. Was it to be specific? We need to strengthen our effort to control the mineral resources as well as the electricity and water institutions. Electricity, Oman Farmer PDF.
Yeah.
Hey, me say, enya Peter Mawune Jinaya. Senka electricity sengeko. Now, mineral resources yo mu se omuye. We want afomu companies baku 332. Every district aye to a gold was ubiano. Wamu companies yi ehyehe. The senti and a fight against Galamsey. 80 million successful da. Just about we assassin.
Angel.
Companies in Nigeria. Hey, any district aye share Adansi South. Companies e wo honum ahafo no north Amansia Central ene Amansia West odi amebobo eye bebre but me bobo yi Asante Akem North Asante Akem South Upper Denchira East Upper Denchira West ana Atiwa Denchembo East Akem Municipal Fantiakwa kwaye bibrem ene chase a whole lot baby ani dwaso dwaboso elembele prestia chese takwansuayem me pese be ba Ashanti region ana ewadi mu honum West Bamprusi ni ayi Amanfi West Wasa Manfi West ni de kai chese all this district no chese wo mo companies ni nyina wa ha say wo pakosa district ni nyina na ko fane out say sa companies won fane ewo wo mo can say minerals commissions office ne ho ne yakika ho ana so Adansi South ewo ha say and I mean a lot it is asika we nyina no wo mo jeje na wo mo de agu ho ama wo mo mane wo mo manana ne wo mo nanankazo am se de be ya wo mo betima yeden ebetima yayi hwe sase we ye kan na manfo fi se ebia agrobi na ye di anase bibisa. Look, EcoBank. Honum, Niama Hodo fa hopa. Na omu peso mu take over no. No mu hu sade ombe no. Etiti asem omu kan. 2019 review the new. Was EcoBank. We have two routes of entry into the institution. First, through Senate, which has a seat on the board of EcoBank Ghana. By virtue of its shareholding. That seat is occupied by the Director General of Senate. In phase 2 of our agenda, Kofi Bosompem Osafumafo, who is a Deputy Director General of Senate, should be made the Director General to give him the seat on the EcoBank Ghana board. We better na fiction. Calculated Juma 1 by 1. Tim Crying, why you done ye as a Director General of Senate? Why you me two kwan ya kwa America, but America, what you answer, you know.
Angels.
Yeah, the coffee was some people was half my for Babachonum. Meanwhile, I do way estate.
Na buku e pie ya ansana. Sa iwe ba adentina e pie no man hold on sa di wi.
Na opa.
Because adena leaky.
Obi a
enti min tu na mono kra na book no kra ya krofa ka say ya fix. Ampa book na pie ansa na bosomtwen so
office omudi agro hon.
Because I say
office omudi agro.
Because me mumu na ma twer krata na likia enka me aliki no because aliki ansa na appointment na eba. Ana kwa me wote hu asem ansa na appointment na eba.
Ba ansa na appointment.
Eti emi anka me holding on kura me ma book no kura sama waka na kura mam kura magase book no kura e chaff e wira en tete kura but book no e pie en nsem ewom no e sisi
tie
oh
the
angels
o call the insurance o mwaka say SIC ya state insurance economy na say government ne bibia efa o msi davi ya monto nchen na yemfa kene ofuriata insurance no eye enterprise insurance emfanye wasi part 2 the phase 2 strategy for continuous control include the following: 1, continue to push major government insurance deals to enterprise insurance. Enterprise insurance. Wonim ni owner.
Angels.
So nim say ken ofura tadia. E honum ana eko. Hwe ne dey papa kwasi ndum. Wase wo dey mean to enko eye na me pese makenka ni na. Papa kwasi ndum's Berkshire capital is causing a few troubles, but he can easily be dealt with using our numerical advantage in the judiciary or even his doggy relationship with the CIA. So no papa kwasi ndum government of Ghana say my contractors ka no mo fanye ya kwan maye. That is NDC government. Ado mo ye ya na power sisan. Esisa aban wo ye. Aban say meje audit. Ana ye audit won so ma ye akwan no ebi o mu gusu ye. Ana mo ba into agreement say sika sei ada ebetu amon. Ana say no problem. Muntu ama me. Up to now 1 cedi entry aye. Echi no ye use strategy. The bank no ye ngunu. Ye guni bank. Afe oya ye betimi wakaso de ye kokko to kra so ati omo advantage over the judiciary because of numerical strength. Na face so no omo ablow ni cover say wone yi CIA for etwembra sa menka ne sa na nye wa hu ne ate no
because ni branch bi pa kwa mere hoyi ko me ko he cast pa wo wire mu pa na conditioner sa e bobo da ho a da ho fu a mere hoyi
tie baako ha dan se muti se yi ajapa yi LSC eco parliament se yi ye mineral royalties ni ade wo mu na bejeje ni e kakeka ho ha ngrofo we mu tie ni omuka ha mining, oil and gas industries was it our meeting as well as our mining as well as oil and gas strategies constitute a major plank of the blueprint for controlling the extraction of natural resources, which God has generously bestowed on Ghana, particularly the Achem land. Uche, the Omude call a year amfano was say, to this end, a careful look at the approved concessions should be looked at. Asante Bedieto is to lead the process to take over this concession detailed below and consolidate them into the standard Japa LLC incorporated in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
What? Some go register o.
I'm saying New Jersey mum.
Ana omode aba. Say crophobia ba omo pese omo ye sade no maye. So I expose omo abro omo cover. Then no mo mayembo minority for in parliament abaso. Ghana dipia emo NDC for no more parliament na abaso. Say omo sority asa ejapa eyi no. Where ye ejapa? Ana asamu ayeka hu nyina edi ye ejapade. Eti ejapade no mu no ana omo de side ajapa we ababehye mu bi. Ejapade no mu no ana omo se omo take over electricity ana PDS bae. Ana mewa. Hey, Asante my wake up. Most son saying ye nyina me mi frɛ anro me yagunani. Me mfa anro e ma metutu Asante won say e do so sin wo moda. It's not possible. Let us wake up. Na sadie we Ghana fo nyina ye dia. Na busuakuo ketua bi se wo mo eje afa. Ni aye din na ye hwɛ. Ye kan baba be gina ho se Asante is NPP. Hey.
Angels.
Mama oba nkonko ye kan say labor all the time. Wo so wodi bia eyeye. Hwɛ sanuama kakra ya maboboso yi. Should tell the people say a drew baby ye say obi anya bia obi suso esese onya bi. Adinti ana Asante kan say fantifo no mo ka say ade wo fi a oye. Ade wo fi a oye. E brata me say ba. Ma menkyerɛw madamfo na me se me ya boni din wa ha se ya meka no tie omo ahwe the political terrain ana the party na fi abaka ne de Japan so ne omo hyehyɛ so omo de bɛyɛ no a omo ayɛ asosidi
Kennedy die ya
boss am okudin wa ha ya bo Jombo din wa ha sei
bi me hwa de Samia oku Jombo du na ma biu
Lawrence din wa ha Kennedy Japan din ne diga
ma me Kennedy Japan de na ne hia me pa
meba
on dey say on so asin central ya
aha meba ho
akanfo no bi
meba ho the party was it the youth and women's wing of our party remained our weakest link. Every effort must therefore be made to get our national youth organizer to fill the gap. To fill the gap. Same applies to getting Eslausu to assist the women's wing. The substandard tag on Nana Boachi seems to be a perfect description of who he is, per the earlier assessment made by DM Oforiata and the co-writer of the August 2019 report. Uji, assessment omuye no, one say nana na bi call ye can say news file. Ano mo return no, ano mo ka say ono no ye substandard enti no mo mfa no. DM Oforiata any the co-writer I wo ye the August 2019 report no yes say ade omode assessment no omode man no yes anete. This is what is coming from the team mafias.
Hwekere de Japan de ma me na probably bi ana me wrap up on no so.
No mo ka bi about yi ba de ma me enya yi. Woko Canada Japan. Was it Canada Japan a very good asset? The party must, as a matter of need and plausibility, defend him going into 2020 elections. He has the utmost control over our action troopers. And all the former criminal elements who are purposed for the further push. In addition to his deep pocket, his financing of the grassroots affirm our dire need of him at all costs in 2020 elections. Yebabeko 2020 elections no more who say Kede Japan satem na omune nintem aye yi kakrakra. But omo ye say kwan bia so the way ya wokita ye boys are yatu like a basa ya momra no maba na omu gire mu ma party no. Esan se otimi hwe omo no otu du boto mu ntino kwan pia ombefa so ombe defend no am make sure say obeya yi no eso omo defend it because no mu hia no 2020 elections. Now whilst considering his magnanimity towards the base, his trenchant for being a loose cannon in attacking persons who should be left alone is sometimes worrying. As a result, he must eventually be warned off as our project reaps dividend. Eti omu project na ekoso no na ye piano si nchen kakra. To need less and less of his funding. Say no, so much starting yeska. Eti Kede Japan funding in there. You make sure say Mati say first no de ababa jojo yen. Eti no ye be was if a self-confessed unbridled guest for personal wealth is a potential threat to causing us to suffer needless exposures. It is important for a dossier, Tio, to be prepared on him and deliberately leak through our friends in the opposition. Uji, who will call for his prosecution? Kene Opoku is to revise the 2016 plan and progress to his dossier for this purpose, but should not be filed under any official seal. Also, munim nyansa ba. I think for Omako school. Omako school. Omwa law enti nyansa de omukura bi. Ne wo kan nyina ne say kan bua wo mo 2020 ni wi a. afi no mbe pushi na si nchen kakra. Now number 2, yen prepare dossier that yen leaking farmer opposition for. Na fe wo mon call for the prosecution ni yen fa nko. Benua ye wo krom ha. Enye opposition for crowd de kan ye party for ni bi kra ti make say ameswale the Japan de kunu. True of us. Ashanti regional chairman eye conference wa ha say e mention sa de no. Opare ansa I na wo ye campaign manager for Bawumia etina radio so e kan sa asem no. Eti enye nwanwa. Eti so bi kokotra ba bi ka say we eye fiction. Hey, menti ase adia ya twa bu nyina eye adwuma one by one. What's it dey? Hwe se do mo ka say o mo hwe na o mo ntu e ka dey say Jombodu no mo pe more competent person. Ni nyina abam. They and King Kanye, and you drew na JFK, or you had to jump board. Oh, already. I mean, yes, sir.
Maybe a channel pebble.
I may, yes, sir.
Hey, it's when you're booking me. I can.
Vinti dear. And she shall Mafa, Afa, as for 100 pounds. Some Granchiankra, Chas Ajiasare, Pastor Mesa Otabe, any national chief imam. Your more Aprania Fahunginano. It's in this book. Na yetenase na ye say ya na afia ba betra ho no da wa
buku ya manfo abonkrofo ko aduan so yenye obi ama ne ma abontin me defend buku ida
na edina me bubo mu no fi say den
na to mo so mo aso ho
edu pa tell me say ye kinkan nyina no o mu hu ana
na me yo mo anu
a TV station review this whole book no they are two screen paragraph by paragraph one day what
was so na entoka me se mentebe
one day dey
so ye bokrofo dis
ana me tell say tio
san grofo so grofo mu ni mro metim ni grofo akokko so wadi femi
one thing is say adibia eboboso bia one way or the other it is happening one by one yen bypass Asantifo na yen konko pe obi from the north one bypass Asantifo yen konko obi from the north any ade eti ade no ACC so eti obi anu ho no be say obi na achro the da ba bia nka anya adwuma me say companies a e wo book mu nyina kwa the district na kokko find out they are there they are working adenti ne antimi sia yi hwe okọ ba bia galamsey wo mo ye no kwaye no mu a oi minia you dare not go there and touch them what you say enu na wo book no mu no ni edwa ya num ye betu ase ye lip service edumtwa almost is Ghana Japadi nyina e dey ama one single family no ana lanchremantin akwakọ prepare the great transformational plan a lanchremantin ba hey e just at for mo so mo pese mo benya Japadi ni bia na mo so mo pese mo benya bia na
papa we
hey e just na mo ti wo okay as someone marking can you should tell you how systematically wo motima prane a push mo ato nchen. Hey, well, it's up to you. Eti media ne be ka nyina ne say Alan Kojo Chemante ba sa Japade ne ekukọ so nyina ye take over no bebi o mo anya aduru no eto betwa eto sis entimi nkoso biem da kakra na aka no ya bọ ho ban ama Ghana fo nyina eti ebesre obi bia wo te yenka te o make sure say 7 December obakọ akoto aba no e de ama yewura Alan Kojo Chemante anya hwe Alan waye bia masanteman ne papa enya kwan ekosua ade wokọ ne universities nyina wa brochire na ko betima akọ ye adwuma wa United Nations anya sika papa bi no wode betena Ashanti region anu wo ye say asante amamre ne amane wo boaboa no asiesie no e de ato ho se de be ya enyira wo ye ya that time asante hini hu se adwuma wo ye no aye adwuma papa no o twa asase kakra ma no se kokoye cultural center ho nti Alan papa ensa no adwuma cultural center wo sandi su kan ho that time na hodo ma ye se nwura mu bisa wo
ene wonya
so ho ne ete no wo yes adwuma was spending the life no huntete watete Alan eti na Alan wonye basabasa wonti Alan kwa ka sem bi wo baabi no wakasa tie obi no odi obi atem wonti bi because yatete no ofie eti se ne se ode ne ho asi ho se opese de nimdi a Nyankopon de adom no wode be ye a yesre mo mayema no the opportunity for the first time yenya president a wo independent na on formal government of national unity obi bia wo betima bo man yi ordinary board and fa ho ne political party a wo dom ne atimi amagana akonanim we ni adisrede a medema omo mutie me ewo angel breaking news ewo asantima mu ha sei no we ni ade a medeja mo nkrofo adada mo let's bypass Ashantis or more bypass it mo de mo ntra ho ya ka kire mo mo sese mo de mo ntie na yense samu gold ni mo ajapade nyina nkwa it's up to you ya de ya disrede nyina ne se mo ma ajapade na aka no ye mo ho ban emfa magana fo nyina menua